I don't know. I don't know if I'm in frame again. I need one of those cameras, don't I, really? I'm using the back camera, but this time the lens is on the bottom left. So we'll see how this goes. Hopefully I'm in frame. I know you can hear me. Today's been a full day. So I had a look at the site, had a look at my site, Onika Sabrina, had a look at the site health, because there were some critical issues, critical security issues on the site, and have been for a little while, but I just haven't dealt with them because I know it's not, it's growing, it's still very much in its infancy. So I haven't looked at the issues, but I did look at the issues today and I managed to correct the critical security issues on the site. One of them was the error logs, issues around the error logs, and the fact that they were being logged in a way that a hacker could basically go in and use the credentials, the site credentials, and any sensitive information that's on the site, that's held on the site. So I dealt with that, so that's no longer. The other thing was, and I had to do that via the control panel, the FTP files within the FTP files, the file transfer protocol files. So on the back end, there's the control panel. Within the control panel, you can do various other things to do with the site. One of them is the FTP client, and that holds various files that enable the site to run as it should. So I went in and fixed those issues. What else? Because my site was running poorly. The other thing, what else did I do? I removed inactive themes, because again, that has an issue, that can create an issue with how responsive the site is, how quick it moves. So I removed the inactive themes, and what that did was increase the site speed, to be fair. And I checked it, and it's a lot quicker. And it also increases the responsiveness on the site. The responsiveness basically is how quick the site reacts when you load it on a mobile phone, and how quick it reacts or loads on desktop. So that's the responsiveness. So I had a look at that. That's now fixed. So now the site is more responsive. And then I had a look at the contact form. So there's contact forms on many of the pages on the site, and I had a look at the home screen, and when I went in to test the form, and I tested it before, but I don't know what I was testing. Anyway, I went in to test the form, and when I tested the form, I realized that it was giving the client or the customer. So if you went on there and you put in your name, your telephone number, and the message, it would come back and say to you, the client, that there's an error. So you can't submit it because there's an error. So I had a look at that, and what was basically happening was I had the telephone field registered as an email field. So the form was expecting to receive an email as the input. So yada 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 at yada yada yada.com or .co.uk, not a series of characters, i.e. the digits, 07 yada yada yada. So I changed that field to what it should, and now the file works fine. This back camera thing is not working out for me. Anyway, so what else did I do? As I said, it's on about 17 pages. The form is on about 17 pages. So I need to go back, now that I've corrected the error on the one page, I need to go back in and check all the pages for where the form exists, and amend each one. So it won't take that long. I say it won't take that long. I don't know, maybe about an hour to amend each one. The other thing that I had a look at was the email form. Although I'm receiving emails on the back end of the site, I'm not receiving when someone puts the submits a request or submits an email form. Although I'm receiving the emails on the back end of the site, I'm not receiving them via email to my address. And that's a problem, because it means that unless I go into the site continuously, I don't know that there's an email. I don't know that I've received one. So I think I know what the issue is, because that's something that I've been trying to have a look at for a while. My cousin looks after the hosting for me on Onika Sabrina. And I believe that because I don't manage that, I don't have the ability to go in and check things and do things at my will. So she's going to transfer that over to me. I'm not sure when, as soon as possible. And I think once I do that, I think the issue will actually disappear once I do that, because I should be receiving emails from the site. I do from the other sites. I do from other sites I manage. So I think once I'm hosting it rather than her hosting it, the problem with the emails not being received will disappear. I had a look at YouTube, or rather I thought about YouTube in a little bit more depth. And yes, I'm going to do it. I think this is like day 8 or 9 of me doing videos. And I'm conscious of the fact that these videos are stacking up. And so far, I've been okay to record them every night, because I do in the night time. I've been okay to record them in the night time consecutively. So I feel like I should be posting them to YouTube now. Otherwise, I'm gonna basically stack up way too much videos and then start to cherry pick which ones I'm gonna put on. So I think what I'm going to do is upload the content to YouTube in its raw state, and then keep it as something that's going to develop over time. So maybe when I upload it, I might put limited information in the description, not mess about with the title too much. You know, it's not going to be aesthetically pleasing from the get-go is what I'm saying. But it's better to start than to delay. And me, over the years, I've learned that trying to get to perfection is not the one. Just get it done and then try and perfect it. Not everything has to look perfect from jump. It really doesn't. The best thing you need to do is to start. So I'm going to do that. Don't know when, but it will be done. And then I thought about, because I was thinking about YouTube, I thought about TikTok. And whether or not I can use the videos on YouTube for TikTok. The answer is yes, but I will need to edit the file, because for YouTube it's landscape, and for TikTok it's portrait. So I'll have to edit the video file to suit the TikTok platform, which is pretty easy. I can do it on the phone, or I can do it via CapCut or one of those other free tools. So yeah, and that as well, it will be raw. The information will go on there. What else? I had to think about putting a quiz on the site, because I think that will be fun. What, I don't know, it's just an idea. And I did have things come in the post today, so the business cards came, and I like them, to be fair. I do like them. That's the one side, and that's the other side. What these mean is that if I'm out and about, I can hand someone a business card rather than a floppy piece of paper, and I can actually feel proud about handing out this, because actually I like them. And I've been places quite a few times where I've thought, oh, I really wish I had a business card in my pocket. And And now I've got business cards in my pocket. So that I'm really happy about, and the quality is quite good actually. It's exactly what I thought it would be. I mean, the guillotine's cut it nicely around the edges. The finish is exactly what I thought it would be. Like, the grey is the grey, the pale is pale. Yeah, so business cards I'm happy with. And then I also had the sweater come in the post. I've not looked at it properly, but when I took it out of the packet like this earlier and then quickly put it back in thinking, oh, show you guys, I thought, oh, this is a nice quality. I mean, I'd wear this. I'd wear this anyway, and I love sage green. But there is cotton in this, so it's not 100% plastic. For those who don't know, acrylic is plastic, nylon is plastic, polyester is plastic. I'm just saying, it's just all different types of plastic. But this has got some cotton in it. Cotton is real. It's a real plant, so cotton is good. So 80% cotton and 20% polyester. The only reason I didn't find a cotton sweater is because it would have to have elastine in it anyway to give it the stretch. And also, that would be a t-shirt. Sweaters don't really look good in 100% cotton. Anyway, I don't think they make them 100% cotton. Anyway, so this is the sweater. I like it. And I love the colour. So the reason I've got the sweater is to add the direct transfer to it. So I don't know if I can do this. You remember this one? So I don't know if you can see. So that will go on there. That'll be printed on there. I don't know if you can see it, but anyway, it will be printed on there. I'll have to iron it on, so I'm hoping that I can do a video to show you how it works. And I mean, I used to do these sorts of things when I was younger, so I'm hoping it's just as easy today as it was when I was 14. So yeah, so I'm happy about that. What else? That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. Yeah, nothing else for today. So tomorrow, I need to figure out what I'm going to look at tomorrow. I am getting an increase in the impressions on my site. I didn't even say that right, did I? The impressions on my site are increasing. Are increasing or is increasing? Anyway, I'm getting more views. I'm getting more views. TikTok as well, that's growing. The views on that is growing. Right now I'm in a space whereby I'm trying to create awareness, and that's working. Facebook again, that again is creating, I'm getting awareness from that. X, I'm not too sure about X. I think that's the first thing I'm going to drop, because I find with X I'm getting a lot of unsolicited innuendo type, not the right sort of yeah, inappropriate follows on X. So yeah, I don't know why, it just feels really, anyway. What's the other one? Instagram. I haven't looked at Instagram, so I don't know, for a while rather. I don't know what the analytics are like on Instagram, whether or not they're growing. So yeah, slowly wins the race. I mean, I've got this event on Friday, and that's the goal. I mean, it's not a major event, it's just a little something that I'm going to, and I thought, oh, if I could use this as a dry run for, you know, where I want to be, it's a good starting point. So I've got that on Friday, and then which is today's Tuesday, so yeah. And then next week I can start thinking about, okay, these are the places I need to go, these are the events I need to attend, and so on and so forth. But for this week, I'm just trying to figure out, okay, how do I move in an environment whereby I'm trying to create awareness in person. So that is that for today.